Those kicks, MP. Hottest team in the land coming through.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Tonight we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Houston Rockets. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
You look at Reeves. He's being counted among the top 10 players in the Western Conference as votes continue to pour in.
I'm sure he's honored to have a spot on the list, but you know what he's really eyeing is a spot in the starting lineup.
And what a night it'll be. We'll keep you updated on the latest results during voting. Here are the starters for Houston. Delano Banton out there with Whitmore. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And for the Lakers, they've got Connect, John Collins out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's the Eraser in at the point. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, BA, but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Thompson, no good. Collins inside, working on Thompson. Here's the Eraser. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Banton can't get it to go. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Banton. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Thompson, that's good.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's the Eraser. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Out to the wing. Five to shoot. 4-3. And Los Angeles, another 3. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
Banton, good.
Selfless with the rock, Şengün won't hesitate to make a pass out to a ready shooter.
To the inside, Reeves goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Reeves has got 8 points.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Benton. Off the mark there with a 3. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's the eraser. And Los Angeles, another 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Şengün. 23 points his last outing. Benton can't get it to go.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And that one's good. Connect.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Back to Whitmore. Pass to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Collins. Thompson, no good. Los Angeles leading by 13. And he's going for the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Thompson outside. Brooks outside. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Collins. That one no good. Thompson with some nice D. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 15-point game. Last time they met was in Houston.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Houston. Collins a screen, and here's Reeves outside. It's hauled in by Houston, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, those road games are never easy, but they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Los Angeles leading by 13. And there's the drive. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Whitmore. Şengün, a screen on Reeves with his first shot attempt. And it's Whitmore missing.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Benton, following the score by the Lakers. There's the triple. Houston with another miss.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Reeves with the ball. He also had a big impact in that win against the 76ers.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Şengün. No points so far. Brooks outside to end the run. Drains the triple.
Dylan Brooks comes right back with his own 3. Boy, I love his competitiveness.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Now here's Thompson. And Houston, another three.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's the eraser.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there. Big time.
Woo. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Here's Whitmore. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Golden State. Şengün, a screen on Reeves. Here's Whitmore outside. The eraser grabs a board. All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight. That's how you do it. Work for the high percentage look.
Here's Whitmore. No good with a layup. Now Los Angeles with it. Down low. Here's Reeves. Again, the Lakers score.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Whitmore outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
The eraser. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 20. Here's Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Some consider these the dog days of the regular season, Clark. You think that's fair?
I think that's accurate. I mean, they certainly can feel that way. I mean, the key is to try to not let it get to you, embrace the joy of the game, being with your teammates, competing. You've really got to make it a mental kind of game when you get to those periods when the dog days are upon you.
And
called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over, coming off that win against the Sixers.
it really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, because you well know means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Johnson, and it's Şengün in at the 5. Pass to Ellis. The 3 is up. Houston with another miss. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And there's James from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. James has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Ellis. The 3. Here's Şengün. The eraser grabs the board. The eraser's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They swipe it. There's the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Wright. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Ellis. He's scoreless. Johnson for 3. The eraser grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Doncic's shot is good.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the eraser in the last matchup against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He scored 64 points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Nails it from three.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Right outside. Drives to the hoop. Basket's good. Wright's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Inside. Pass to the eraser. Back to James. Takes a three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Up top, Şengün. Here's Ellis. Right outside. Pulls it in from the elbow. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Erasers got 8 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Houston has possession, following the score by Los Angeles. Right outside. That's tipped. On the break. And he's going for the oop here. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Collins has gotten all but 1 to fall. He's 5 of 6 now. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Doncic has got 10 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition. Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you stack it.
Oh, my!
Big time right there.
Nasty!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Right, the pass to Ellis. The Rockets with another miss.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
And that one's good. James.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Ellis. No points yet. Here's Johnson. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Doncic, a screen on right. The eraser, the pass to Doncic. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And he drops the first.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for James. Hits both from the stripe.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Benton, good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Here are the Lakers now. Pass to Doncic. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Thompson outside. Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 11 points.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Here's the eraser. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Benton. Give him 8. Down low. Another steal. Here's the eraser. From outside, off the mark. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
From the arc. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They get it again. Three-pointer, Brooks. The shot comes out. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to the eraser. He shoots. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this game.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Now Wiseman. Back to Benton. Here's Wiseman. Drummond defending. Thompson, a screen on Doncic. And it's Whitmore missing.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Will it go? Pass to Benton. Brooks from outside hits the trifecta. Brooks has got 6 points.
And when Brooks has his jumper working, the defense needs to locate him as soon as they can.
40 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's the eraser. Drops in the layup for 2. The eraser's got 32 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Benton passes to Wiseman. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Pass to Collins. Lays it up and banks it in. Collins has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Oh, ripped away. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA.
Poor Paolo. You never see an injury like this. Unfortunate part of the game. Hopefully he recovers as quickly as possible.
Yeah, he's a guy who hates to be off the court. The competitor in him will speed up his recovery.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Houston Rockets.
Look like these guys had popcorn before the game because they got butterfingers. Couldn't control the ball at all. You like that one, Ernie?
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, the Rockets shooting a low 26% from the field. Connect is out there with John Collins. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's the eraser in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown. The eraser's got 35 in the game.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
I got it.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Ali.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Outside Whitmore. Back to Banton. Outside Whitmore. Şengün, the screen. Fires for three. Houston with another miss.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
Outside Reeves. Let's go with a three. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside Whitmore. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Monday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Wednesday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards.
And for their matchup with the Bulls, I'm sure they've been waiting for that one, and they're eager to see how they measure up against a quality opponent.
Reeves, the pass to the eraser. Back to Reeves. Takes the three, and another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Here's Banton. 11 points in the game. Shot's good by Thompson. Thompson's got 13.
Another one from Thompson. They just can't match his athleticism.
Pass to connect. Here's the eraser. And Los Angeles, another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Collins a screen, and he lobs it up to the rim. Thompson with a steal. Inside, Whitmore. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And that one's good, the eraser.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Back to Benton. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the inside. Here's the eraser. He's got 42. To the paint. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Şengün, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to the eraser. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. The eraser's got 45 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
On the wing, Whitmore. Now here's Şengün. Brooks from outside. The eraser grabs a board. The eraser's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Pass to connect. Outside Reeves. Collins outside. 6 to shoot. And Los Angeles another 3.
They could not have asked for a better start to the second half. Perfect from the floor so far.
Outside Whitmore. To the inside. Tipped away. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at the Lakers. They've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And of course, the Rockets just need to keep fighting.
When I look at the Lakers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Austin Reeves on top. Dalton Connect is second.
Each of these two have been awesome offensively during the last month. Both great options from the floor.
Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
And they're the best passing team in the NBA. #1 in assists this season. That tells you a lot about the leadership and the attitude of this squad. No one player puts himself above the team.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. And the Lakers have possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And that one's good. James.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Knocked loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Vanderbilt. Nice D from Thompson. And Houston is shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Back to Doncic. Pass to the eraser. Here's James. Lets a three fly. And another three for the Lakers.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
A nice shot by Doncic.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
James outside. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. James has got 18 points in the game. Here's Ellis. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to Benton. Fires from deep. The Lakers with a rebound. The Erasers. Benton's gone 4 of 11 tonight. And here's Doncic. This one for 3. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
Back to Thompson. Tipped. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Down low. Here's Middleton. Another possession. Another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, B.A. No earth-shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Benton. Thompson, a screen on Doncic. Benton can't get it to go. The Lakers with the ball. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Ellis. Fires the 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. So it's Los Angeles now. 1:49 left in the third quarter. And here's Doncic outside. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
Here's Ellis. He has 6. Fires the 3. The eraser grabs a board.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
James, left side. Vanderbilt, a screen on Brooks. To the middle. Pass to Doncic. Here's the eraser. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 25 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
James passes to the eraser. And here's Middleton, defended by Thompson. Here's the eraser. He has 45 points. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The shot by James, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Thompson, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's the eraser. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
The Rockets making a switch here.
What are you doing, all right? We'll get him.
To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
So the Houston 5 right now. We've got him in Thompson, Delano Banton out there with Johnson. Then there's Alperen Şengün, and it's Brooks in at the 3.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Hey, when they get chances at the line, they make you pay. Their free throws have helped support this lead.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
The first free throw is good. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Thompson. Can they get it? It's good. Off the glass. Thompson's got 19 points.
This coaching staff encourages Thompson to look for a shot, especially when he's in close.
And that one's good. The eraser.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Here's Thompson. The eraser grabs the board. The eraser's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Another one falls. Amazing.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. Here's Banton. The Lakers on D. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Los Angeles.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
And it's the eraser missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Outside Whitmore. And another miss by Houston.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's the eraser. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Here's Benton. Şengün, the screen. Benton passes to Şengün. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the 4th. O'Neal misses. And Houston is shooting a low 26% from the field. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Pass to Şengün. Whitmore with it. Up and over Doncic. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Down low. Here's the eraser. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Benton passes to Brooks. Back to Benton. Launches a 3. They get it back. Şengün misses the baby hook.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
From behind the arc. He drops it from range. The eraser's got 58.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some 3s.
Here's the eraser. And it's all from 3-point range. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Brooks, right side. Here's Benton. Brooks with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Clock at 6. Here's Şengün. Tipped. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Pass to the eraser. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And what a huge performance it was for the eraser.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip. This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Benton can't get it to go. 36 seconds left in the 4th. Here's the eraser. To the paint. Here's Shepard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Doncic outside. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
Watch basketball for another 30 years and not see that again.
Man, I hate this Bay Area weather. It's never warm.